Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know. But the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Hey, what up? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. Oh, what's up, Kevin? What up, Mike? Trading Academy, El Nawe, what's going on? Eddie, happy Cold Brew Wednesday. Happy Cold Brew Wednesday, boys. That's right. Cold Brew season has arrived. Yo, I don't know what kind of weather you got in Cleveland. Here's 36 degrees compared to a nice 70 degrees on Monday. It's hot coffee weather here now. What's up, Grizz? How you doing? Miguel, what's going on with you? Jove, how you doing? Wolf, what up? Eureka, what's cracking? ES coming into VWAP right here. What's up, Jay? How you doing? Froggy, what's up? You had a big storm that woke you up at 6. Yeah, we had kind of across the U.S. There's a bunch of thunderstorms and hail and tornadoes. God's not happy. Yeah, it was pretty crazy last night. Luckily, it wasn't too bad where we were. Just a lot of rain. Oh man, Lupek, how you doing, man? What's up, Dan? How you doing? You're in the 60s still? Oh, so you're okay. Interesting. Wow. Well, I'm a little jealous. It's gotten, it's very cold and gray here. It was so nice on Monday. I was in a shorts and a t-shirt, went for a bike ride around the neighborhood. It was awesome. It was like summer outside. It was great. What's up, Evan? How you doing, man? Good to see you in the stream. Yeah. All right. Well, I had a little tilting incident yesterday.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
I had a happy accident yesterday with the evals, and it made me sad. I'm starting over with the evals. Ended the stream up like 300 or something. Couldn't hang on to that. Couldn't hang on to that base hit. I had a hard time with, when you feel so confident, you're like, here's where price is gonna go. and for whatever reason, you have a hard time catching that move. That was me yesterday. You know? So I was just a little frustrated. Well, we're starting fresh today. I still got the Top Step XFAs going strong. So, yeah, we're chilling. So if you look at like maybe like a 4 hour, let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is this to me looks kind of bull flaggy up here. It's kind of messy, but here's maybe a cleaner chart. Like this to me looks somewhat bullish here. So if we hold can hold above 25k, okay, let's keep pumping through 200s on up. You know, under into the 900s, 800s, we could pull back for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. But again, you know, we kind of have these like opening little pumps every morning. Seems like. So we are right at VWAP again, just like was it yesterday? We had that VWAP open. ES is opening right at it, so maybe we'll get a little bit of a pullback first, but. Those data highs grids seem like a good idea. I think right now we're running this little downward sloping trend line here on NASDAQ, and it's VWAP on ES, so makes sense. But yeah, going for data highs is good. Why are prop firms such a scam? Look, some are scams, but also people just call everything a scam these days, and it kind of drives me nuts. They might have rules. There we go. They might have rules you don't like and make it harder for you. That doesn't mean it's a scam.
This is all wet and it's slick and it's ready to go.
Again, some are scams. Fast track trading, remember them? That dude did not know how to manage funds at all. So opening pump as usual here. Overnight highs at 125. The wheel is a scam, you have to admit. The wheel is super rigged. Look, if it's rigged and it's known that it's rigged, that's a known fact, and you continue to play it, that's not my fault. That's on you at that point. I mean, here's the thing with prop firms. If you don't know how to trade inside the prop firm system, it's gonna seem like you're wasting money. But here's an example for I spent about $1,000 on Top Step to activate their old accounts that had an activation fee and the monthly fee in February. So I spent about $1,000 on them since February, but I have about 8,500 in payouts. Sorry, 7,500 in payouts. So $1,000 to 7,500. That's pretty hard to do with your own account. It's easier to do with props. So sometimes, you know, they can be helpful to some traders. Just kind of depends on where you're at and how you trade. All right. Maybe overnight's next. Trade your own accounts, people. Down with prop firms. You're entitled to that opinion. I think everyone's goal should be to trade their own account. That's a good goal to have. That's pure trading. Doesn't get better than that. For established traders. All right. Overnight's 22.5 on ES. So that should hit it sooner. sitting on a 40x return on those accounts you're in currently. Nice, Luhan. Jake likes trading other people's accounts. Anyone want to give me their login info? He's gotten hooked on it ever since he found out about prop firms. What's up, Maul? How you doing? Conundrum is only like 10 to 12% of people actually get a payout ever. Yeah, if that, maybe. Might be lower. It's a low-key racket, but a good way to start. Well, look, if you compare that to the percentage of people that will withdraw profit eventually from their own account, is it that different? That's just day trading in general. Most people are going to lose money day trading. I always say that. It's not for most people. I don't think most people should day trade. Jake says, when I trade other people's accounts, I call it op firms. I like it. Yeah, bro. Yep. What's the plan for today? Risk and bracket? I don't. It just depends. I mean, these are evals, so it's gonna be more aggressive. My plan is to make 1,500 today. I'll see if ES can hold VWAP here. Let's see overnight highs taken out. Whoever says trading is hard hasn't tried buying low and selling high. Did you not pass the ones from yesterday? No, I blew him. Mentioned that at the top of the stream. All right, at the 100 level here on NASDAQ. Yes, you know, tested VWAP once after breaking through it. Yeah, I got tilted Trading Academy. What I was saying was when you're like so confident about where price is going, but you're unable to capitalize on it, and you either take a lot. Like the problem is I sized up, which I kept saying how you can't size up on on fundeds is what I was talking about. But even on evals, when you size up, it's hard to manage the trade appropriately. So. Yeah. My target got hit, but I took a couple paper cuts along the way, and then I was done. You're risking 600, so if the risk is 26 points, I use a micro. Nice small. Why 26 points? That'd be like if the risk is 31 points, but are you giving yourself more than one trade, or? I don't know. All right, let's see if we can pop 100 level here. And I'll see us go for them overnights. 125. So you're risking 2x ATR there, Mo. I gotcha. Top Step X is being glitchy and weird. Man. Let's try this here. Guten Morgen, Stumbling Wanderer. How you doing? Ronald, good morning. Harsh, what's up? Pranav, how you doing? What's up? Tom, how you doing? Well done. One trade up 471. Very nicely done. NASDAQ struggling here at the 100 level, but I think it's going to snap through here. It's got to go get those overnights, you see. It's got to do it. There's no other choice. Must be done. Right, chat? Right? Oh, man. All right, Maul, good luck with your reversal. Jake having some shower thoughts there. Woodpecker's a funny word. It's like a compound of two words that both mean, well, you know. Suppose so. It's really making me practice some patience on this one, huh? Yes, looks like it's kind of rolling over, doesn't it? Could be. Too soon to tell. I don't like it. I want those overnight highs. Come on. Why is it being so stubborn on this? We're right there. Okay. This is being very rude. Give it a little bit more. A little bit more. If for 100K with a 10% max daily drawdown, how much would you risk per day? What's your max loss? Is it $3,000? So I'm giving it to VWAP on ES, this 14 moving average on NAS. That's why I moved the stop down, just so it could do a retest here. And I want to see some buyers show up here for this. Otherwise, I'm out. It'll be difficult now. How much would I risk per day? Is that so? If it's a funded account, $1,000 draw daily drawdown. Is it $1,000 max loss? Oh, max DD. I was thinking daily drawdown, not drawdown. Max drawdown is $1,000. That's not a lot. I risk like $200. Give myself 5 days, five losing days. But to each their own, you know. Else maybe a stop out here. Oh man, that's brutal. I don't like how this price action is shaking out already. That was so choppy. At the 100 level, inched above it, so close to overnight highs that we don't take them. That was terrible. I don't think it's a bad trade though. Ended up being the risk reward there got a little askew, but once ES started looking like it was rolling over, I wanted to at least give it to VWAP, you know, like that makes sense to see if we can get a bounce there at VWAP. So I don't really think that's a bad trade at all. It's just that way that cookie crumbled. Did you notice Apex lowered the drawdown on the 50Ks? They changed so much. Is the drawdown less than $2,000? Is it $1,500 now? Yeah, Wolf, I think that's a great way to do it. That's what I've been trying to do too, is just get a little buffer, and then you get a lot more wiggle room, you know. Use footprint charts or just volume profile? I don't use footprint charts really. I don't really use volume profile either, even though it's on the charts there. I haven't really used it at all. I use heat map a little bit. I got heat map pulled up on my other computer because it loads up better than on here. All right. I'm gonna short this. I'm gonna short it. Got some liquidity sitting here on ES 70 at 88. You blew the TPT account you won last month. I failed you, Dan. You didn't fail me, man. You gave it your best. That's all I asked for. Looking good. My finger was on the ad there. I couldn't do it. Couldn't get myself to do it there. So my daily screen time on charts, 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, this is one mini. Well, I don't have the dogs behind me right now. I did the dog cam when they sat to the side of me in this chair in my other office. But the dogs they're with Rachel right now chilling, so not a lot to look at. All right, going to that trend line here. You trade off stream regularly? Yeah, I do. Especially like the Top Step XFAs. I've been trading those in Globex mostly. All right, that's pretty good there. Boom. Out of the hole there. After that happy accident, longing for overnight highs. Just flipping, you know, look, if we're not going to tag overnight highs like that, and ES is going to start working under VWAP, I'll short NASDAQ. NASDAQ's had a nice way to go until VWAP, right? So there's plenty of room down there to short. With, with ES being under VWAP, that makes it pretty ideal. So I like that one. That's a good one. Very nice. 25K is just underneath the VWAP here. Obviously we bumped into it a few times recently here. So we'll see if 25K, maybe we get the drop under VWAP, and then maybe 25K gives a little pop to retest, and then we can get back down. Something like that. Could be interesting. You basically trades on auction market theory. I definitely use auction market theory. I mean, I do use supply and demand a lot. What's that one? Isn't there like a famous auction market theory book? I was trying to think of it the other day. What's like that one that's... Maybe it's something different. Are these new evals? Yes, they are. All right, a little VWAP pop here. That's cool. I don't mind. Nah, see, I was thinking of this other one. Maybe it's not auction market theory. Maybe it's something else. Different kind of theory book. I don't know. No, I can't think of what it was. It's all right. All right, so ES back to VWAP. So NASDAQ giving both indices a nice little bounce there. You're beginning to doubt the VWAP on your screen because of me? Well, is yours session VWAP or electronic hours VWAP? Because mine's the extended electronic hours. And it works like money. Okay, I'll keep guessing then. How am I so calm while trading? Sometimes I am. Sometimes I do get a little excited. I don't know. What's up, Trader Joe? Top Step X is being so fucking spazzy right now. What's up, Riley? How you doing? What time frame do you use on your extended hours view? There's no the extended hours just goes to when futures open in the evening, you know. So it's just going to when they reopen right here, you know, 5 p.m. my time is where it anchors. Yeah, that's my heart rate, bottom left there. You think NQ wants to take out 830 liquidity? 24 830. Then rip higher. All right. It's cool with me. I want to see NASDAQ get through VWAP now. I'm interested in the short as well. Just like these wicks, all the way up to 80. Oof. 40 points. Does the stream end when the BPM goes to 0? Well, the stream will definitely be over then. Yeah, we'll do a special giveaway of my ashes. Rachel will spin the wheel. That's so morbid. VWAP Optimus Prime. I like it. You're about to get your first payout and you need demotivation to not expect anything more. I mean, what does that mean? Like you've locked in like the minimum payout or you're about to, and it's not really as much as you want it to be? Is that what it is? So I'll tell you, getting paid from trading is a great feeling. It really is. And you want to make back some of your expenses for sure. So even if the payout's like $400 or whatever it is, you know, whatever the minimum is, it'll be nice. So I blew an account trying to, because I wasn't happy with the payout that I was about to request. I'm like, it's like $750. And so I pushed the account that day and I blew it. So instead of making $750, I got 0. So that's obviously not ideal. Don't want to do that. Be smarter. Learn from my mistakes. Dan, what are the odds we see you in 18 months in a CoffeeZilla thumbnail for selling Unk token? The odds are not great, but maybe if times get hard. All right, let's see what happens. Again, another VWAP test on ES here. There's VWAP. Maybe Naz does go for those overnight highs like Grizz was saying. You know, like that would be interesting here. I mean, it's looking like it's gonna. We're back to the highs that quickly. That VWAP bounce was so fucking money. I mean, I wish I would have flipped long, but I was way too. I was looking for that continuation through it. And this candle here, that wick, up to 80 and back down. It would have been hard to stay in a long after that, I think. Back to that 100 level, pesky 100 level. I mean, let's see if VWAP holds here on ES now. Been on either side of it several times, so it's less of a solid level at that point, but it still matters. You should put VWAP on your chart. Looks like 100% hit rate and entering on bounces. Why doesn't everyone just do that? You should do it, Eddie. Full port, man. Get the biggest payout of your life, bro. How are the XFAs doing? Did you get to the second round of payouts? I did, yeah. Got over a $5,000 payout. I'm on day 3. I'm down 150 bucks. Here are these pesky overnights. Wow. Wow. There's a move. All the way up to 90-minute supply zone. Very nice. Did you catch that long, Grizz? Because that would have been sick. Dude, we're really pumping now. Wow, 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 wow. That was pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I mean, that's what I wanted to happen when I was in the trade earlier. But I'm happy that with the short I got to view up, that was better than the overnight high trade. You're long for 45. Damn, Grizz. Was there news with that one? Because that one felt newsy. It was such an explosion. I don't think there was news. I think that was just the market doing market stuff, man. Very nice. Oh, no, that's Trump. Trump says practically nothing left to target in Iran. IEA members agreed to release 400 million barrels of oil. So that's maybe 2 pieces of news there for you. Yeah. I mean, you look. When that happens, that's honestly it's a fun feeling to be in a trade like that when you get a news rip in your direction. But it could have easily gone the other way, you know. I use financial juice for news. All right. Let's see if we hold this kind of previous highs here on ES and then overnight highs on NAS. So we got a little bit of gas in the tank now. Or is the market saying that was an overreaction? Let's go back down. Yeah, well, back down for now. I think that was definitely news mall. I 100% disagree with you. That's okay. We're allowed to disagree. It's not a big deal. that kind of that spike right here. This is a news candle. Right at like 8:59, 9 o'clock. It's especially when we just go up and then right back down. That's like such a telltale sign of a news candle. Of just like algos reacting to some headline and then go back down. How long have I had my TPT accounts? I don't have TPT accounts. Unless I want to pay a ton of money to reset them. Maybe you're talking about Top Step accounts? Kind of like the long hair. 100 hold, the previous high. Decent spot there. Because he still has overnight highs to go for. Alright, I'm out of this one. Assuredly, yeah. Act about flat on the day here. Alright, Top Step. I've had these, so down 151 on the day. Let's go to the stats. 55% win rate. Had them since February 17th, the XFAs. So it's been, I don't know, like 3 weeks. On like the 4th week, I guess you could say. Balance is at 1,500 right now. Excuse me. Back to the 100 level again. We're back and forth, back and forth. Only 55% win rate, minus 35. Watch and learn. Link me to your stream. Back to VWAP on ES here. See if Naz can get back there. What's up, Nick? How you doing? Anyone feeling longs here? I don't like it. Thanks, Beef. Glad you like the music. Having a hard time catching shit on top step. Took a loss there trying to long. Down 285 now. These are not funded accounts, no. The top step ones are, but I'm trading those on the computer here. Did you see the latest news, Dan? Jeep threatens to keep manufacturing cars. I must have missed that one. All right, we'll see if NASDAQ hits VWAP here and what happens then. It's around 39. What's up, Jacob? How you doing? Under level again. Tom, you're just remembering the first trade you ever placed before prop firms. 3 lot of gold futures. How much did you have to pay in commissions? Lost like $200. Took a short with a mini very carefully here. I want to see if I get the push to VWAP, but let's go, baby. Hell yeah. I'll take it. Boom. Gets me out of the hole there. I was a little nervous there because I don't trade that kind of size. So I'm really careful. That's 7th day in a row. Profit locked in there. I'm locked out for the day. So 2 more days, $150 more, and I'm going to get a 5K payout. Plus. So that was nice. All right. Honestly, I was struggling in Globex with that. A lot of times Globex has been really clean. I can get 150, $200 fairly simply. Last night, I kind of stalled out around $40 profit. There wasn't a lot of movement. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'll call it a night. And then this morning here, I was just having a hard time catching any move on those XFAs. But I was watching for this little spot here, the failed pop here, and back under 100. I was looking for a move, so glad I took profit where I did too. We didn't get the view up yet on NAS, and I don't want to hold that. So you just get a 50% return on your top step balance. No, not 50%. 20, yeah, like 20%. 20. I started around 1500. Made 400. So yeah, maybe what's the math on that? Carry the 1. I still don't know. 2.5. So yeah, I don't know. It was pretty good. Is the Hungarian here? Botan? I don't know. I don't know if Botan's in chat yet. I don't think so. Again, usually a little later. I think he's in maybe Matt's stream or trading on his own or something. But he should pop in. by 9:30, 10. Okay, I got some work to do on these evals now. Up $74, so let's see what we can do. Honestly, long side, ES going for overnight highs. If we failed to get to view up there, we've been supporting price. I like the long side here. What's your bounce on the evals right now? I just started. They're brand new. So $74 positive balance on the evals. ES jerking us around. If I had $1 for every time Chris said that, I'd have like $3. We got doji on the 15-minute, man. This thing's gnarly. Yeah, a lot of people like to trade in without the input from other people, and that makes total sense. Don't blame people for doing that, for sure. It does sway you. Like I when I would watch someone else's stream and when try to trade, I'd be like, wait, they want to go long here? I was thinking short. And then when you're right, you're like, damn it, why did I let that person sway me? I thought Top Step took half your balance when you request a payout. No, they don't take half your balance. You can request up to half your balance, and then your drawdown moves to 0, and then you're left with half your balance. Do you ever trade better when there's less pressure? Yeah, just yesterday on stream. I was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago on stream. I was done with all my accounts for the day early on, so I loaded up a paper trading account on TradingView. Just crushed it with 5 to 7 contracts. It was fun, like a 3 for 3 on those trades, I think. So yeah, it's so much easier to paper trade because you don't care if you lose. So you can have the widest stop loss in the world. On Monday was a good day. I felt pretty good after Monday. I'm not gonna lie. Then yesterday I found it very frustrating because, I was correct and couldn't make money on being correct. Okay. This is being a real shyster. To me, it looks like we're gonna get the pop higher. But will we wick down before then? Maybe. What's up, Ola? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I gotta be actually pretty sweet if Nasdaq jabbed a VWAP first. I'd be tempted to buy VWAP, but again, we'll be in that similar situation like earlier where ES will be below VWAP looking a little sketchy. Is that 1K orders we just hit? How big's that order? 102. Oh. There's VWAP essentially. The jab to VWAP, and honestly, it's not looking like a bad buy to me. I just don't know if I trust this, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer here. Okay, there's a bit of a knife through VWAP. The heat map's looking a little red for my liking here, so we might if we standard VWAP here and get a move under 25k, and then I don't know, maybe 900s or something. So let's see if we reject VWAP. Yeah, Noble, you're right. You can only request half your balance in those XFAs. But my balance is above 2,000, and there's 5 accounts. So that's $10,000 total dollars divided by 2. That's $5,000. Normally I would do the no activation fee accounts, but these were some old ones that I got rebuild on them. I didn't know about it because they don't email you, which is kind of shiesty. And so they were these ones with an activation fee. So again, it cost me about $1,000 for the fee in February, and then to activate all 5. All right, here we go. Picking up steam into 25k here. But I don't really want to trade any account with an activation fee. I avoid those as best I can. I hate them. Because if you don't get to a payout on a funded account, it really stings. It really stings. That's why with those top step ones, I was like, damn, like 5 activation fees, $150. Like, I better get a fucking payout. And I almost blew it twice. Man, I want to be short, but not right here, really. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we rotate back up to, 100. I wouldn't be surprised. Well done, Brohy. Well done. Golden Moses, I'm guessing you haven't been trading the open this whole week, right? The U.S., we did daylight savings time, so we jumped ahead an hour on Sunday morning, like overnight. So the markets have been opening an hour earlier for everyone who did not move their clocks forward. All right, through 25k there. Into the Jizu. This is an old Jizu. Still like it though. Heat map's looking pretty somewhat heavy here. Man, here's the game I play in my head now. Imagine if I held this short on one mini from 100 level. Boom, 110 points, $2,200. That's the game I play in my head, which is not a great game to play. Not a great one. Oh, man. Can't do that to yourself. I know. Yeah, but I mean, I think we all do that, right? Even, or if you take a trade on like 3 micros, you're like, dang, imagine if that was 3 minis. That would be times 10 or times times 30. Am I doing that math right? It'd be your it'd be your 3 micro profit times 10. I don't know, I'm tripping. But I do those games all the time. But it's not good. Not a good game to play. Because then you could play the other game where it's like, well, imagine that was a stop out times 10, Imagine they might stop times 10, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, it's not fun anymore. Jizu strikes again. Wow. Great move there off the Jizu. Now we got the EMA and VWAP right here. Previous low on ES right here. I'd probably reshort this. It's good enough location. If we get more downside, I'll be in pretty good. If I get run over, so be it. And I think close under 25K, I add to this position. Yeah, still going up here. Okay, it looks like it might run me over. Well, almost got top ticked there. That would have been brutal. It's like 2 points away from getting top ticked. Back to my entry here. This might be good enough for an ad here. Just give me a good close on this candle here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's looking pretty good. Yo, whenever people say I'm back when I miss, I have no idea when you left. I really don't. All right, I'll add there. Don't cook me on the ad, please. You're in long. I want to be long after a VWAP projection, personally. Almost there. Come on. Don't be shy. ES is being a little annoying here. I don't like what ES is doing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. There you go. Come on, break it. Yeah, good. Good job, Nazi. Boom, 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 boom. That's pretty sweet, wasn't it? Pretty sweet trade. I tell you what, price action is tricky today. I wasn't sure I'd be able to pull it out, just given how things have been going. But that was nice. That Honestly, that's just textbook right there. In the VWAP retest after breaking 25. That was just it's really clean. Guys, I should have taken that trade on the Top Step XFA's account. I can't even talk good. I can't talk good, guys. My brain fell out. Oh no, that was sweet. So, given the mishap yesterday on these evals, I gotta be patient tomorrow. Get them passed, just like that. That'd be nice. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. This week's gone pretty well. You know, even yesterday when the executions weren't that great, I think the analysis was good. Good, Grizz. I'm glad to hear it. I'll show you the other thing that gave me the extra confidence, Grizz. As soon as I glanced up at it, I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Was the 1OP here. Let me show you. So blue and red oscillator here. So this is like right. See where it starts to really descend more steep right here. So that's what it was looking like when I was thinking about pulling the trigger. So it was like that or something. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, this should be good. Because when those start getting pretty steep, usually there's a payoff on the other side of it. So that worked out very nice, and that gave me the confidence there too. Oh, thanks, Eddie. I appreciate that. RSI, no. The purple line is LRSI, but no, the blue and red is the 1OP. I don't really care about RSI. Wow, kind of been turned around right around where I took profit. So this deserves a guitar session. I suggest Wonderwall. How about Out of Tune Wonderball? Actually, I don't remember how to play it. It's pretty similar to the Shibuzi song. Were you an emo kid? Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Somewhere there's a photo of me with I dyed my hair black once, on spring break one time. There's not a lot of photos that exist from that time, but there is one somewhere. You ever listen to bluegrass? No, not really. No, Grizz, you don't have the black hair one. Like, cause I don't even have those. I've come across like a couple of them. It was just like, see, the thing is, isn't my hair black? No, look at all the light colors hitting it. I dyed it like straight up black. See, the thing is, when you're as old as me, most photos you shot them on like a Canon power shot, like a point and shoot, right? And so you just have like these kind of small, like 400 by 800 or whatever, 600 by 800 photos, JPEGs or whatever, back in the early aughts, like 2005 era. You know, there wasn't really the abundance of cloud storage like there is today. And so, like most photos just have gotten lost to time and like corrupt hard drives and things like that. So, yeah, they're hard to find. Play break even by the script. Do the script. That's a blast from the past. I don't want to get copyright struck. What's up, gamers? How you doing? Did you hit the $1,500 profit? Yeah, top right on the screen shows the P&L there. Yeah, I'll stream in 4K when they bring fiber to my neighborhood. Salah, how you doing, man? You catch anything today? It's getting warm in here. All right, chat. How are we doing on the likes? Because I do have a Lucid Flex giveaway. What happened to the Lucids you were trading earlier in the week? I blew them yesterday. I got a little pissed. Yeah, it's facts. Yeah. Yeah, I blew him off stream. I ended the stream up $300 yesterday, I think, and then I was just like, I got pissed. So, Eternal Light, you're saying earlier how the trailing drawdown on props suck. It does suck. It's not. We're used to it in the futures world. It kind of just comes with the territory. It does stop at a certain point, like it stops trailing you when you're funded. So it's usually once, like let's say you get a 50K account, you have a $2,000 drawdown. Once you make $2,000 plus an additional 100 in profit, your drawdown locks at $0 and stops following you everywhere you go. So yeah, it's just part of the cost of doing business, I guess, on props. So future props are for persons with pretty high win rates or something, or those who trade really small. I think those who trade small. You don't have to have a high win rate, really, you know. It just depends on how you do in other aspects as well. So again, I showed this earlier, but we'll pull it up again. Win rate here is 55%, so that's not really that high. Maybe that's round average. But the size has been pretty small. So mostly micros, like these winning days, 300, 600, 650, 150, 200, 447, 440, 472. So 650 is my biggest day this month so far on these accounts. So that's not, you know, that's not so crazy. Oh, CFDs have a daily loss limit and it's a hard breach. Yeah. See, I'm not used to a hard breach for a daily loss limit. Those are always like soft breaches now in the feature space. Back to VWAP here. I don't have anything left to trade. I can pull up that Trading View demo account for fun if we want. I could get 5 more Lucid evals and have those trade those. Kind of have those in the wings. Let's just see. Let's see if there's still a little bit left on the bone for well, I was gonna say a short, but let's see what happens here. Maybe not. Saw you're not trading today. Just got home and missed the open. Gotcha. No, that's smart. Smart. All right, let's try this, right? Let's try this short. This demo account, demo. Please don't follow my trades ever, but especially when I'm trading on a demo. The one with $1 million loss? No, that one's this one. And excuse me, I'm only down 29 million. Will you just chill? It's only 29 million. I just want to hold that one until it's in the green. Even if it takes like 4 more years. I'm kind of thinking we don't get back to lows here. It's possible. Look at these wicks here on the higher time frame. 15-minute, 30-minute wicks here. I don't think we're gonna get like a large move down or anything. I'll hop out of that one. I don't believe it. I don't believe the long side or the short side there really. So honestly, let's blast through VWAP here. I mean, let's just flip long. Really, that's what I want. Right at VWAP. Give us some room here. Do maybe like 100 take profit at 25.99 there. Come on, guys, hit the like button. El Nawe needs that account. This ain't no fly-by-night company. This ain't no shitty account with bad rules. This is a Lucid Flex 50K. One of my favorites. The ones I've been trading on stream. Oh, you're from 86. Good luck on ES there. Okay, cool. Why not use the motorway built-in SIM account? I don't know. Kind of forgot about it. How do you? You got to go to the account screen, and how do you? I don't remember how to switch into it. I think you go into the settings, right? I just didn't think about it. Settings sim account. Wait, like in preferences? Oh, simulate account. Disables trading for all accounts except simulate. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Well, oh, okay, then I gotta flip. Okay, I got it. That's cool. Dang, Riley, you okay, man? This is how you really trade, Dan. Hyper aggressive and super fast pace. Only if we could trade every account like a paper account. I know. It'd be fun. Thanks, Riley. Glad you had a good one. All right, how close are we to this giveaway? Because that'll be fun. Let's do that. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. 8 more likes. Come on. 8 more likes will give away elusive flags, man. Matt hit a pretty sick trade today, Dan. When it's short, you should check it out. I was pretty shocked. TBH, I haven't felt shocked by Matt trade in a while. Yeah, I mean, he's very like, you know, like that's his trades. They're very quick. It's like, boom, there's a 10 points or whatever it is. You know, wick test or whatever it is. A lot of limit orders, right? So generally not a lot of variance in that, which seems to work for him. I'll check it out. Alrighty. One more person will trigger the giveaway, guys. Who's it gonna be? Who wants to be? Dude, boom, got it. Okay. Sweet. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We will do what we did yesterday. Yesterday was fun. Or yeah, yesterday. Riley, so you said that Lucid 25K, the Lucid Direct account, the straight to funded, is the easiest and fastest 5K you've ever made in your life. How do you make that much on such little drawdown? Because I'm just not, I don't feel like I'm not that good about it. Yeah, I think Grizz, I think I have to make a video about that, honestly. Front run key levels for sure. I do that every single time. I front run every level just to make sure. And sizing down, like literally, that's been. You guys have watched me for a long time. Never, until last week, did I ever take a second round of payouts on the same set of funded accounts. I had not done that in the 3 years I've been trading prop firms. I sized down. What do you know? I've locked in my 3rd day on the 3rd round of payouts. My balance is looking pretty good. Knock on wood. So definitely size down is the key to. If everyone sized down, they'd be a lot more successful traders. You have 50% win rate. You can't do that. What do you need then? I mean, I would say my win rate's relatively average, par for the course. So Riley, what's your win rate? It's not really about win rate. It's more about like What's your profit factor on your winning trades, etc.? Like the winner is just small piece of the puzzle there. 5 accounts, copy trading, just trading 1 to 3 micros, scaling in and out, going for 150 to 300 a day. That's like what I've been doing on Top Step. In fact, I did not have one losing day when I got to profit requirement. All right, sweet. So you got a $1,000 payout times 5. The problem I have with it is the initial investment is over $1,500 for that. Whereas with the eval route, like with these, let's say I reset twice, my investment is like $900. Or sorry, if I reset once, so the accounts then resetting once would be $900. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's just tough to do that initial $1,500, $1,600 hit or whatever it is. Hell yeah, brother. All right. No, I'm glad. I'm glad it worked for. I guess if you keep them alive for more and more payouts, then that's great. Complete beginner here. Any tips? All these words like drawdown are confusing. Drawdown is just how much you can lose. Or it's referred to like if you're in a trade and you're in drawdown, it just means like you're not in profit, you're losing money in the trade unrealized. But when we're talking about prop firms, the drawdown is how much can you lose before they take the account away from you. It's your max loss. It's the same kind of thing. Now, if you want to know more, if you're really a complete beginner, I have a video that's just will help get you kind of on this level the playing field of like what we're talking about. So in the chat there, the Streamlabs bot posted a link for the YouTube video, Learn How to Start Day Trading. There's just so much to talk about. So that's a good place to start. And then you can come back on stream and ask me any questions you have. No, there's no Project X anymore, Tyler. That's only for Top Step. No, it's not supported any longer. You can use Trade C. Yesterday was a bit glitchy and fucked me a little bit, but it's pretty similar to Project X. Okay. Man, I think this long's gonna cook pretty good. I think it's gonna be a pretty good one. Okay, chat. We are doing a Lucid Flex giveaway here. We got 5 minutes left to get your ticket in. Exclamation point PFG in chat. You guys know why it's exclamation point PFG, right? Want to know more about props? Go to propfirmgorilla.com, my site. I built just for you and for me. Let's say you were in a country where a lot of firms don't do business. Maybe you are from, let's see, what's a country that might not be able to do business? Let's try, I don't know. There's too many countries. Let's try Algeria. Let's say you live in Algeria. It's going to automatically filter by countries that do business with Algeria. That will allow you to have an account. But pick your country. It's a filter by that. Cuba. Good luck. China. Got a few there. But if you're on YouTube and in China, then I don't know. Bulgaria. Whatever. Pick your country, right? If you want a one-day pass, check one-day pass. If you want instant, check instant. If you want end-of-day drawdown, do that. If you want to trade on MotiveWave like I do, click on Rhythmic. And so here's the available firms that do Rhythmic, end-of-day, instant in the U.S., Lucid, Blue Sky, and Legends. Cool. Okay, fine. Evan, let's say you live in Norway. Guess what? Everyone's doing business with you. Anyways, once you figure out the firms that you're interested in, you can compare plans from each firm. You could do up to 5 at a time. Select the plan. So Lucid Flex is what we're doing today on the giveaway. It's most similar to a Tradeify. I think the Select Flex plan on Tradeify. So let's compare those two. See the price. You can see the rules. This is for the evaluation. They're very similar. And then click over on the top to toggle to the funded rules. You can see what you got to do there for the funded rules and get a payout. So then when you're ready to make a decision and buy one, use the code here. So if you want Lucid, code Gorilla. If you want Tradeify, code Dan. Then use that code when you sign up. You get the best available discount. And support the channel, support the website. Win, win, win. Thanks, Luann. Found payouts easier to get on 25K accounts. Yeah, I found passing the 25Ks to be pretty easy because the profits of drawdown is pretty favorable. Greer says this mango person always has their fits jacked. I'm concerned. No say no Perdia on PFG. I will be adding Perdia, I think. I liked trading on Perdia. So they will be added in the near future. Bella, what's up? Good morning. Minute 45 left to enter the giveaway. Exclamation point PFG in chat. Get your raffle ticket. We'll then pick 10 contestants to do a duck race with. What if I work at the research base in Antarctica? Well, then you should be busy researching instead of trading. So. Did that just take one off on that? That was weird. I was trying to move my stop and I forgot. Took profit on one there. But if I'm on lunch break while doing research in Antarctica, we should probably just be eating lunch to feed that brain. It's doing all that research. Probably behind 5K over 7 years trading. That's not bad, Brad. I mean, that's really not bad. Uh-oh. Am I out of this thing? Okay, yeah, that was weird and glitchy. Man, that trade came all the way back. That was a really sweet one, and too bad it didn't even come up to 100 level. Is eating penguins for lunch wrong? Yeah, it is. Yeah, Rob, I've heard about that. It's not... It sounds rough, though. Like, maybe it'd be cool to do for, like, 3 months, but... I feel like you get cabin fever or whatever, you know? All right. You're heading to Denali in about a month? Sick. Sounds pretty cool, though. Yeah, so I agree. He says the Trade C trade copier is his favorite. Once the beta is complete, I'll only be using the Trade C. Yeah. Look at, so all of my accounts, I'll move this over. They have the exact same P&L, and that's using the Trade C trade copier. That never happens. I'd say the Project X one, the on Top Step X, that one's good too. But usually there's some variance with the other one I was using. What's it called? Why can't I think of the name of it? I can't think of the name. Why can't I think of the name of the trade copier? Trade Syncer. I was using Trade Syncer. There was like sometimes like over $150 difference, and so this one's spot on. So I really like it. And again, yesterday there's some execution issues with Trade C, but again they're in beta. So I think future's bright for that one. Am I in the giveaway? I don't know. Did you get it? Did Streamlabs tell you got a raffle ticket? I'll give you 10 more seconds to get in. 10 more seconds. Exclamation point PFG. Last chance. Nomadic. It's called Trade C. It's a trading platform that uses Rhythmic and like TradingView charts. But it's right now it's like available on Lucid and like maybe one or two other firms. Okay. We are gonna spin the wheel. Grizz, that's great to hear. Grizz says I sized down from 1 mini down to 1 to 2 micro starter position. Man, I'm falling in love with the market again. That's awesome. It is hard to adjust to small size, but you kind of, I don't know, like your brain does kind of adjust. Like so on the Top Step XFAs when I was down like $150, I was like, damn, that kind of sucks, But obviously, like $150 when you're trading micros or minis, I mean, that's a small loss. You know what I mean? I don't use Motivave's trade copier because it's been shit. But I'm this whole platform, I trade off of it still. So what's cool with Trade C is since it's Rhythmic, Motivave's Rhythmic, for whatever reason, they allow me to be connected to both at the same time. I set up the trade copier, the account, which one's the lead, which one's the followers in Trade C. Then I take the trades in Motivave with that lead account and it copies them over perfectly. So it's really sweet. Okay, I got the wheel pulled up here, chat. We got 124 tickets given out. We are going to pick 10 contestants to do a duck race with. Okay. 10 contestants. I don't know if you got a ticket. It's not my problem. You guys do this to me every freaking time. I don't know if you got a ticket. That's on you. I got other shit to do. Alistair, I don't think you did get a ticket. I will add you because you're OG, okay? But no one else. Sorry. All right. Here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. The first contestant in the duck race. Not Botond. Looks like it's Rob. Rob Whitlow, though. Rob Whitlow. You're the first contestant in the duck race. You didn't win. You're the first contestant, though. Just so you know. Gotta say everything like 10 times. Just in case. Next winner. Looks like it might be Theon. Theon. You're in the duck race. Let's go, Theon. Let's go. All right, shuffle, 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 shuffle. Get your ads out of here, Walmart. Blue by Luhan here, I think. Luhan got edged out for Sola TRD. All right, that's 3. Let's get 7 more. Gamers, you said that last time, and then you got in. Is that why you're saying it again? Ooh, Jacob got edged out. Well, I mean, he almost got it. Kevin got it. Kevin, you're in. Weren't you in yesterday too, Kevin? Got some good luck on your side? Rigged? What are you talking about?
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit.
Van Deep, you're in. All right, let's get 5 more. Ooh, Wolf got edged out. Osman, X5I, you're in. Looks like we're moving back to 25K here on NASDAQ. Dex Trader 2009. Please don't tell me you were born in 2009. That'll make me depressed. Next one. Amal, you're in. Amal Q K1. All right, we got 2 more here. Tomas, you're in. Why don't you do ability-based giveaways? I have an idea if you want to hear it. Sure. It sounds like a lot of work on my part for no benefit. You have to realize the very little benefit I get from doing this is the streams. There's a mild incentive to stick around and watch the stream. That's the incentive. It's not much. I get $20 from YouTube to do a stream. Anything financially beneficial from the stream is when you guys use my code at Prop from Gorilla. All right, the last person, Trav Boom. And there goes NASDAQ there. Nice drop there. Back to its lows of session here, putting in new lows now. Now, let's head on down to, I swear to God, this key level has been so strangely, pretty on point here. I've had it on my charts for a long time. So, nice little drop there. Okay, rigged.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit.
Okay. I don't think that gets old. I don't think it gets old, Chad. All right. I gotta pull up some ducks here and copy the winners. All right, we got 10. How long should this race be, guys? How long do we want to see them ducks quack for?
Don't wipe them down. Don't wipe them down.
3 hours? That's pretty good. Good idea.
Don't wipe them down.
10 minutes? Why do I ask chat? Why? That's on me. I should know better. That is on me. So stupid. We'll do 2 minutes. That's the longest one I've ever done. We'll do 2 minutes. That's what she said. Okay. Hang on a second. I gotta consider a short here. Yeah, let's pop in. Let's pop in short, chat. This is demo count. Please don't follow. Just being a goofball. Whoops, my stop loss is, wrong spot. Gotta hop back in. Man, it's being slow today. I think I accidentally just went 10 minis short. Alright. So we'll risk I don't know, something reasonable like $17,000. Okay, sorry. I forgot there's a race going on. Okay. Rob's in the lead here.
You don't want to come down.
Van Deep coming in. Van Deep taking the lead here. We got Theon bringing up the rear, though. Trav Dog also holding it down in the back. Kevin making a run to reclaim first here. What's up, Parsha? How'd I do today? Good. Did good today. Did 472 and the 5 XFAs and did halfway on the 5 Lucid Flex evals. Kevin slipping. And we got Van Deep coming back in wanting to reclaim the throne here. But we do have Trav Dog ripping ass from the back. Oh my gosh, Trav Dog's about to pull this one out. But we also have Dex Trader trying for it. Trav Dog, the sleeper, he was just chilling in the back, saving up his energy, make a run for it there at the end. Trav, you're going to send me a DM on Discord. Up nicely on this trade. Hell yeah, let's go, chat. Take 5 off here, maybe. No. Project X is just for Top Step now. Okay, shut up, Duck. Damn, keeps quacking. Little Miss Thing wants attention over there. Does the Features Desk still do that? Do they still do Project X? Trav, have you won before? Oh yeah, he has won before. Okay, so last time you won in January, Trav, you said, I promise not to blow this one. How did you do? Did you blow it? Just bringing some accountability in, that's all. All right, I'll take off half here. Next week is rollover week. Won't be trading. I think that's a good idea. I mean, I think rollover weeks. I mean, it's not my favorite. I'll tell you that. It's not fun. That will be a good reminder, though, to maybe take it easy. Okay, out of that trade. Take it easy on trades, you know, like if not forcing stuff, essentially. Blew it same day. I was already pre-tilted when I won the first time. All right, Trav, I'm going to hold you to this one. I want accountability here, man. You got this. You don't have to do it today. You don't have to get halfway today. Don't have to trade it today. You got this, though, man. Get to that payout. Infinite return on investment. Luhan, catch you later.
Cabagol, over here.
All right, chat. We gave away an account today. The very, very good Lucid Flex account. Love it. There's Evan DMing me saying, hi, it's me, Trav. Give account, please. Very, very believable. I think it ended up being a pretty successful trading session. It got, it was a little dicey for a second. There were times when I doubted what I might be able to get out of today. It was a little back and forth, but I'm very pleased with it. So let's just do a real quick recap here in case you missed stuff. All right, first trade was in the... Oh, okay. First trade, I liked it. I launched 100 level, looking for overnight highs. You know, just looking for like a 24-pointer. Man, got stopped out of that one. So once I got stopped out, this is a sizable loss. I shorted. So I'm like, all right, we're going to turn around before overnight highs. Like, I'll take the short side. The ES was looking a little bit dumpy. And then I got a really nice trade down to VWAP. That was a perfect exit there. I just wish I would have flipped back long again, because then we went and got overnight highs. And so what I did next, you won't believe it, chat. I took a long. It looked pretty good. We were holding 25 100 level. I launched 136 and took a 20-point stop out. So back and forth, back and forth. At this point, I'm break even, up $70 on the day. And I wait for the next opportunity. We finally break 25K. We pop back up to VWAP and the EMA here. So I short 25.21. Take profit. I added to the position on a break of 25K. Looked really good. It almost stopped. It came within 2 points to stop me out, by the way, on that wick. Did not. And so then we got the move to new lows. I took profits at 73, which was as much as I needed for the day. And that ended up being a great exit as well. So that ended up being pretty sweet. And then like the top step trade I showed you there on stream, I ended up going up to a mini, which I don't normally do. But I just did it once, right? So if you look at the trades, like no other executions on a mini, right? So there's just one time I tried it. I was in the hole, I think $250 or something. I shorted 100 level, got the move down to 62. So up 472 on the day there, times 5. I have a payout in 2 days if I can lock in $150 days on Thursday and Friday. That'd be very nice. And yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna head out, and then tomorrow, new stream, another day. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day here, and I'll see you back tomorrow for some more trading action. Peace out.